Setting up for the annual Easter egg hunt by Colton Dennis. Well, it's the month of April, and Easter has come again, where parents rush out to the stores to buy their children baskets filled with chocolates, jelly beans, robin eggs, and toys. Toys for some odd reason. I never got that in any of my baskets. But once a year, the town of Braidwoodith celebrates with an annual Easter egg hunt. And the person in charge is Thomas Rudd. Thomas Rudd loves Easter, and this year is very special to him, because it's his first year with his new daughters, since he married a widow. So, he thought he would make it very special. He'd go out and find some treats for his new daughters. Then while he's in town, he'll start to set up the annual Easter egg hunt. So, Thomas drives towards the town, goes up and down the aisles of the grocery, trying to figure out which baskets his daughters would like. So, he finds the baskets that are the daughters' favorite colors. As he grabs the items he needs, he checks out, places the bags into the car, then goes back inside to find other things for the annual Easter egg hunt. So, Thomas walks out of the store with a bunch of bags. He places them into the trunk, then heads on home. Once arriving home, he hides the baskets and candy for his children, tells his new wife that he'll be at the park setting up for the Easter egg hunt. She said, and quote, "I love you," and quote, then gave him a kiss goodbye. But Thomas wasn't the only person that loved Easter. The people of the town also did too. The town made a board for Easter, so they knew what to do every Easter. Thomas met the board members at the park. As he arrived, he noticed there weren't that many people. He then found out that they might have to cancel the Easter egg hunt because the park was becoming too muddy, and they didn't want any of their children to slip and hurt themselves. Thomas assured them that nothing is going to happen, and that they used to play in the mud growing up, same as the other board members. But the board members couldn't risk the chance that someone's kid would get hurt. So, for the first time ever, the annual Easter egg hunt was cancelled. As Thomas arrived home, he filled his wife and children in on that the annual Easter egg hunt was cancelled. They all got upset, but the wife reminded them that they can't control the weather, only Mother Nature does. And also, there will be more annual Easter egg hunts. The fact is, we will be together on Easter. Thomas smiled, then wonders how he found such a wonderful woman and such understanding daughters. Now Easter is just 2 days away, and Thomas was still a little upset about the egg hunt. So, as he sat there thinking, his youngest daughter approached him and said, and quote, "I know you're upset about the egg hunt, Daddy, but I was wondering, why can't we have an egg hunt here for us?" And quote, Thomas assured her that was a great idea, but it wouldn't be fair for all the other children that were gonna show up. The youngest daughter added, and quote, "Maybe the Easter Bunny could help us." And quote, Thomas assured her that the Easter Bunny was too busy, because he needed to bring all the other children's baskets. The youngest daughter nodded her head, started to walk away, stopped, then finally added, and quote, "It's too bad that the Easter Bunny's helpers couldn't do something about it," and quote, as she walked out of the living room. Now, as Thomas sat there, he gave a little smirk. He started thinking, then gave a big smile, then yelled out, and quote, "I have got an idea," and quote. So, Thomas picked up his phone, then started calling all the board members and told them to set up a board meeting, and that he might have an answer for the Easter egg hunt. As the board members met, Thomas went over the idea that his youngest daughter came up with. All the members of the board gave a big smile, then agreed. The plan was that all the fathers would dress up as and quote, the Easter bunny, and quote, then place plastic eggs around their neighborhood. And on Easter, they'd have their very first neighbor egg hunt. On Easter morning, the sun rose over the mountains. Thomas's wife and 3 daughters came downstairs, and they're sitting on the table. Easter baskets for their daughters. The daughters ran to their baskets. Thomas's wife got a tap onto her shoulder, then turned around. Thomas appeared in a bunny suit, then handed his wife a small box. The wife opened the small box and a pair of earrings appeared. The wife gave a big smile and thanked the Easter bunny. The Easter bunny hopped out their front door, then down the street. The daughters waved bye to the Easter bunny. As the day went on, it reached noon, and the entire neighborhood came out and told everyone that since the park was too muddy for the annual Easter egg hunt, they decided to come up with a new tradition: the annual neighbor Easter egg hunt. So, as they started the egg hunt, the children grabbed as many plastic eggs as they could find. By the end of the contest, a kid down the street got the most plastic eggs and won a basket. But Thomas's daughters did a great job. His oldest daughter grabbed 3. The younger daughter grabbed 4. And the youngest daughter grabbed 10. Because the older and oldest sister were helping their youngest sister grab the eggs. So, as Thomas watched his daughters have fun, he realized that this was definitely the best Easter he's ever had in his entire life. The end.